Hello everybody and welcome to the Zenless Zone livestream. Has been a wonderful Monday. Hello dear hero. I hope you're having a great day and will become very soon as you continue to watch my livestream. Okay, time to do some Zenless. We finally have more time for gameplay. We have made it through the story. I finally managed to join the whale outpost. And yep, it's an outpost full of whales, indeed. Almost everybody here has a name card of like an M6 agent. The vast majority are Yexingwang and Miyabi. At some point, if you just like move it, oh yeah, here. Here you have like 5 Miyabis and 2 Shanguses. There are some others. Oh, Zhao, nice. This guy has the whale animated one. I feel like this is so jarring, by the way. I don't really like how this like moves too much. I feel like they should do something else with like name cards, because the agent name cards are so nice. The M3 and the M6 name cards. There should be like a separate slot where you just put this and something else rather than different like other name cards. Like I'm never gonna use any of the name cards I get from like BP or stuff, right? They did that the like phone menu thingy, so that's cool. Which I feel like there is like no point in making these. The world will be a better place if everybody just had agent name cards. And for people who don't pull Mindscapes, you can still use A ranks, and they also have pretty cool thingies. Wait, why am I so zoomed out now? Wait, am I zoomed out here as well? Should the zoom resets every time I restart my PC? Welp. Yeah, I guess using the zoom thing, the zoom feature on my camera is not a solution after all. I mean, it's not that bad. I can leave it like it is for now. I wanted to change some stuff anyways. I can actually make this like big mode look way better. It still won't look great. I mean, it won't look great until I buy new lights, but it can look way better. So it's okay. I did want to change a bunch of stuff anyways. Okay, anything cool on the Intel board? My thingies have been completed. Okay. We can post some new ones as well. No, wait, we click post commission. Let's do 2 more issuance. Another expert challenge. Do I need more of them? 34? Yeah. And we can go and do somebody's thrall as well. So yeah, we'll first try to do the new Shiyu, and then probably already Deadly Assault. And finally some co-op event.
Bye bye.
And the fight is done. I think +M2 Zhao is personal damage, pretty much. Wait, let me review them. It's so goofy how you kill the Shiyu here, but you still have to wait like a couple seconds for the fight to end. I mean, it's like a second or two, but still kind of weird. I think this is a bit more quiet. I feel like that fight was pretty loud. Yeah, so Zhao. What were the mindscapes again? So yeah, 15% all attribute rest down, that's pretty decent. 20% attack. Or sorry, 15% attack. Pretty decent as well. She gets decibels. Kinda whatever. Her crit damage increases, kinda whatever. Crit rate buff 25% more. But it's like her self crit rate buff. Extra damage, yeah. All of this is just personal damage. All of her buffs are in the core as well, so increasing the skills. You get more HP regeneration. when you get higher skill levels. Yeah. So if you are pulling these as like honorary Shangus Eidolons or Mindscapes, then stop at M2. Or you could go M3 for the image. Do they have the image here? No? Man, that's so scuffed. Why are all these, like, every website lacks something, man. There is no perfect Genshin or like just Hoyo website in general. There will always be something that they don't have. Whoops. For Genshin Nix, for example, I generally like using wait, why did I forget what it's called? Oh yeah, Yatta. I like using Yatta, but and like they have like info about upcoming characters here if you enable the like upcoming content toggle, and this is much better than Hakushin, because Hakushin is just like quite a mess. I don't really like the UI. So if it comes to when it comes to looking for characters or for weapons or just even old stuff, it's very nice. But for some reason they don't have new artifact sets. So if I want to check an artifact set, I have to go to Hakushin. Like what these two do. Also, I don't think they have endgame either. And Hakushin has endgame info about like upcoming Shiyu defense, or not Shiyu defense. This is the Stygian onslaught, but it doesn't have the enemy HP or like resistances. It doesn't have the enemy info, which is quite important. Oftentimes, you like when patches come out that edit these bosses at all, what they change is HP, and Home DG Cat had that, but this website is shutting down its leaks sector. So I can still see these guys with the HP numbers, but I won't be able to see 6.4 when we get info for that. It'll make the perfect website. I don't want to like I don't mind covering leaks a bit, but I don't want to get too deep into that. I like these games too much to go too deep into leaks. And when it comes to just like current content, just stuff you can look up in game plus like yeah, Project Amber and Gacha Base are good enough. Because Project Amber also has a Star Rail sector thingy. Although I usually prefer using Star Rail Station for that. Oh, we already got rewards for these. Damn. Whales don't mess around. And yeah, Zenless has Gacha Base. And Gacha Base promises at the very least to have more games as well. Because this is their like main page. They have all the Genshin, all the Hoyo games, including the ones that are unreleased yet, listed here as coming soon. But so far only Zenless. And yeah, like it's good enough. No endgame info at all though. 0. Which is quite a shame. And they do have leaked stuff. You can even toggle between the creator server, the beta versions, and the actual like released stuff. Because sometimes they can like all three be different stuff. Okay, those are like the actual missions. Don't wanna do those right now. Okay, so how's my charge looking after this? 112 still. Let's do one more run. Here. Oh yeah, wait, actually let's first check out. Can I level up my Yixingguang if I want to clear endgame? I feel like this would be kinda nice to do. We can get this. And I only have 19 out of 30. I can either do more posts. Yeah, they should get cleared quickly enough. Wait, join outpost? No. Interboard. I mean, this one is still not done. Oh, here we go. Somebody's doing it right now. We can post 2 more corpses. Here. Here we go, people have fun. Oh my god, so many issue ones. Oh my goodness. There are like a billion of them. Let's do one more. If you are taking, also gotta give back. Also, I want to do this. Claim the rewards. Also, I was pulling for Zhao's engine since the patch's release. Already managed to lose the 25%. And I'm on pretty high PD again. I'm probably gonna actually switch to Yashin Guang first. I don't want to suffer in the upcoming endgame. If let's do that engine first and maybe we can get both later simply.
めんどいな。
What a wipeout. The hands, man. But yeah, I don't mind fighting this guy. You just stun him and he dies. Kinda boring. But at least it's not annoying. Okay, so I gotta wait until somebody does my commissions. Before I go do some endgame. Let's get this engine, yeah. I was pulling for Zhao, couldn't get it. I'm gonna do a 10 pull on this and get it, but like the PT is pretty high. So it's kind of a given. Very unlikely to not get this engine now. Yep. 3 copies. Just one? Come on, bro. It looks kind of basic. I know that it has like an image forming inside, eventually. Eventually? Wait, is there no image? Maybe you have to look at it on the screen or something. Maybe it's only when it's equipped on Yashin Guang that you can see the image or something. But yeah, it's compared to the the little house that Miyabi has and then the birdcage of Ishiyuan. This one is kinda, or Ishiyuan, not Ishiyuan. This one is kinda like whatever. But yeah, this works, that's good. Xiangwang new slot 5 after getting scammed on the first attempt. -4 subset currency. Rest in peace. Okay, got all the M's and P5. Everything here maxed out, just except for the dodge, just waiting for one more mat for this, I guess. 50.6 crit rate, at the tiniest overcap, because she doesn't get critted from this, right? Yeah, no, just like def ignore and stuff. And yeah, when you have the def ignore from M2, this makes pen ratio on 5 wars, so you definitely want the attack percent. Because normally on like M0, you sometimes want pen ratio, sometimes attack percent. With M2, this makes pen ratio like a bit worse, so attack percent is the way to go. The 3 can also be attack percent, especially if you are playing her with Dialine, who gives her even more crit damage, right? Because Dialine's engine gives crit damage. Yeah. Also, numbers get 30 crit damage. Also... Oh, this is just crit rate. This is crit damage. 40%, right? So, actually in combat, you're gonna have way more crit damage. So attack 3 can also often end up being better, especially when your crit damage piece kinda sucks. I mean, it kinda... having more crit rate wouldn't help you at all, it's just like you would want attack percent subs on this piece, right? Because your crit is already capped, crit damage is looking good, attack percent looking good. Yeah. 2-piece branch and blade, 4-piece white water ballad. Yeah, this could probably be attack percent. If you could get some decent subs on that. Or at least get some attack subs on this crit piece. Okay, Shungus, you finally are gonna get your engine. No, you can't really see anything in it, anyways. It has like an USB-C port. Okay, let's see how much we can upgrade it. Oh, yeah, that's already looking good. I don't like crafting down. I can go... I could just use some batteries. You can even go auto combat. Oh, but I need to dismantle for the green ones. Oh, I forgot. You always have to dismantle for green ones. Wait, what if I already had enough purple ones? No, okay, I did not. Own 6. But yeah, that's convenient. But yeah, you always have to do this. Unless you go out of your way to like buy them on the bamboo shop. I forgot how this works. It's the blues that you don't want to make from the purples. That's what you don't want to do. So like, yeah, this is bad. This a throw. But once again, we can go... Combat simulation. Auto combat, do like 3 more. And we run out. Okay, one more. Why the loading screen? I'm already here. I already teleported to this. Is this enough? It doesn't tell me. Because normally it would tell me. No, it's still not enough. If I actually did a run, it would tell me how many more I need. But if I do the auto clear, it doesn't. Oh, now it says it can be obtained. Okay, so there is a special pop-up. But it doesn't tell me how many more I need. It just tells me if I'm done yet. Here we go. So with this, I can actually play attack here. Because before I kinda had to play this crit piece. How much credit do we have? 45? That means I would rather have the one that rolled 2 crit rate. Yeah. I have 50.6 as well right now. There are no substat high rolls and low rolls in Zenless, so it's very easy to end up with identical crit rate values. I think we had the exact same crit on dialing as well, right? Was it? Okay, gotta upgrade her skills a bit as well, if I want to do well in endgame. I have quite a few of these smaller ones. I can make 5. And I have 3000 original chips. Yeah. I feel like this is fine. To just take them all to 11 for now. We still need 9 more. Come on, people. Are my dailies done? Wait, they still aren't? Yeah, I'm actually kinda disappointed. Nobody wants to clear some miasma walkers? In the meantime, I could start doing like Deadly Assault. You want to clear them but can't because you're an A. Yeah, that is a bit of a shame. Okay, so this is gonna be the Shangus shield boss probably. We have to do Ellen on Wandering Hunter. And Unfathomable will just be good old Anomaly. Squad building guide. Oh yeah, there is a new Fairy AI feature. This actually uses a large language model to create themes for you, and also you can like click the detailed guide and you actually get a AI generated guide. Internet recommendations shows up lineups shared by players. My recommendation shows lineup suggestions generated by AI based on owned agents. When playing a lineup, empty slots will be left for any unowned agents. Applying a lineup does not lock it. Proxies can still adjust the lineup before the challenge. And they like, pull it, Harry. But if you go smart recommendation, I think this is where it goes, where it creates themes for you itself. Because this is just like what people are actually using here. And this is based on the agents you own. They would rather play Jane than Yuzuha, which is a choice. This is, yeah, the best Shungus team. And that's a issue and team of all time for sure. And if I click the guide. Hello, Xnay. Accumulate Qingming Sword Force through basic attacks and EX special attacks, entering the Enlightened Mind state for burst damage output upon reaching 6 points of Qingming Sword Force. Use Veil Vulnerability to amplify damage during this period. You can't really like use it happens. Build up positive reviews and apply buffs by continuously using EX special attacks. Then unleash EX special attacks to clear enemies or use chain attacks to force trigger another agent's ultimate while enemies are stunned. This is incomprehensible when it comes to like what actually her kit does. Continuously accumulate Frostbite points while off field, then switch into activate entry skill and deploy an Ether Veil once Frostbite is fully charged, replenishing Qingming Sword Force for Yashen Guang and granting attack buffs to the whole squad. Okay, this makes sense. 12% HP on slots 1 and 3, but you still don't have enough to play ER on 6. But when you have her engine, it's fine. You don't need the ER. You're gonna have perma buff uptime anyways. Challenge pointers. After the boss unleashes its opening combo, it will charge up a control skill and, following a charge period, there will heavy attack indicated by a purple flash. As long as heavy attack hits the player, regardless of whether it dealt damage or not, it will trigger a time stop effect on the player's character. This attack can only be evaded through dodge or perfect assist to avoid damage, but still registers as a hit. During this time stop, the character cannot move or use skills. While the player is frozen, the boss will launch 4 attacks without any indicators. Players must respond with defensive assists or evasive assists based on the boss's actions. Successfully countering all 4 attacks will stagger the boss heavily and deal massive days. Okay. Let's just play Ellen. Agent attacking increased by 16% and standard repair increased by 30. While in Ether Veil, so this is like useless for Ellen. So would you rather take 16 attack and 30 stun damage multi, or 20% decibel generation rate, ult and the special attack, ignore res on hit. After ulting, your ult and the special deal extra damage. Let's go with the ult one. Ice Anomaly is kinda useless because you can even freeze the guy. I should play just like Snap. I could have gone Butler as well. I hope they buff the old Bang Boot to also have the like pull 3 copies to only require 1 character of the faction thingy. Whoops. Bye bye.
どいて。
いただきだ。
掃除するから。おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。
I did an EX special first, even interrupted to get more stacks from my set bonus. Probably was a slightly better play.
だよね、知ってた。
Let's do the burst before he enters.
当選。
The miasma phase.
どけ。そろそろしない。かわして。邪魔しな。離れてよ。
隙だらけだ。
バイバイ。
I'll use the ult here. This chain attack should help
どい
us
て。
destroy the miasmic thingy faster.
おりゃ
Whoops, I wanted to go on the flash. Perfect.
掃除するから。
Actually, not perfect, because now when I switch to lighter, he will
早く。
do his chain.
争いはなくならない。
But whatever.
どいて。
Since I have so much energy, I just go like EX and immediately ult, just to get the stack. Oh man, we instantly got another stun. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted this much energy then, huh?
どいて。
But it's fine. I can always go. Don't really need any resource, like, badly. We almost got enough for another ult anyway. Whoops! No! No! I thought I'm on Astra! I thought I'm on Astra! No! That was a tragedy. This is what I want to do. I need to trigger the stun. Come on, Astra, you can do this. Okay, I should have just switched to Ellen. I want to trigger the stun and then go to Ellen. Then from lighter, if I went back. Nah, this probably wouldn't have worked either. Whatever, we got enough points. That's what matters. Could have been more. Could have been like 40k easily. If I didn't waste time on Astra at the end there. Anomaly buff. It's so funny that the latest Anomaly shield boss resists fire for no good reason. Just to screw over Bernice. What's noise? I feel like a weird humming sound. Huh. Bum. 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 If I were to play Jane instead of Vivian, if I ever get like Jane M2 from the selectors or whatever, the saddest thing would be having to cut Robin, my goated Bangbu. I can't afford to miss the parry windows in this game.
雑念を排して退屈もいいとこです。タイムフィールド家に敗北なし。しっぺ返しだ。よっボディ気を確かにね。たまや初級勝負。私とパエトーン様の邪魔をしないで。一点集中。よっとあれ
Let's go here first because my attack is still being executed.
私怒ると怖いよ。この剣が勝利へと導く。いざ勝敗を決めるのだわ。やあ
Oh, that was a pretty sick stun window actually. Wait, I'm on the wrong agent.
後でお買い物に行くのだわ。アリス、ユズを頼って。
I just have to dodge earlier than I think I would have to dodge. Has he got hit a bit?
お気の毒様、どうかもち。アタックチャンス。いって卑劣な学習なのだわ。はっや裾が汚れます。ひたすらタイム。夕立のようにしっぺ返し。パイトーン様、どうか見ていてください。連続作戦なのだわ。ほっちょっとしたサプライズ。ルミーズ一突きで決める。しっぺ返し。いちいち相手してられない。怒んないでよ。初級勝負。
I will save the ult for
しっぺ返し。
the stun window at this point.
ほらほらリラックスして。
Let's see the stun with this.
相手が悪かったのだわ。攻めだ。雑念を排して不潔ですね。今せーので行くよ。華麗なるシンメトリー。
A bit of a mess, but should have been fine.
ボディゆっくり仰天。アタックチャンス。ドレスが汚れると言ってるのです。やっアホなの。
33k? Should have been more. Not like the shielding against this boss. But like, once again, it's good enough. They can increase the boss HP by 33%, I will still be fine. That probably will not take too long to happen. Okay, we also get already all the polychromes. We can finish the final boss a bit later. Nobody's clearing my thing! Bro! Let's do somebody else's miasmic guy, whatever, for good karma. I need to join more outposts. I'm in 3, but I don't want to join random outposts. I want to join outposts that have some kind of purpose. Outposts where I can fit in.
Bye bye.
Sometimes he just doesn't enter the miasmic phase. Sometimes like the very first attack he does, he will spawn in, enter miasmic phase, but sometimes he just doesn't at all and he will do 3 different attacks. At some point maybe he's like too low on HP to enter miasmic phase, but I don't even think that's a thing. I think enemies don't really care about their HP, but it is weird. See if we can buy this with permission level 6. I'm on 5. They get any positions for, and yeah, whenever I get enough to buy a new one. I think I have like 2 extra. I want to buy like all of them wherever I can, because the only thing I care about, I mean, Anubis is also decent. Anubis doesn't need it though. Anubis is already good enough without the potential. But yeah, and it's the only one I actually care about. So I will just get her potentials eventually, and I don't mind grinding the other ones slowly over time. Wait, how do you... Yeah, so I have 3. Out of 6 so far. Because yeah, you will build them up eventually. Lost Void redeemable. Oh, just this shop. So yeah, I could be buying these, but... I mean, here I probably will get enough points. All I will lose out on are like the perma unlimited Dennis. You can get quite a few Z-merits. Okay, we need to do some shield defense. Only 2 extra stages. Oh, so 4th is still just 2 teams. Okay. So we go Ellen here and then Electric Week here, we go Unbi. Unbi, Ellen. In the final one, do you also do the bosses 1 by 1? And not like 3 all in a row? Probably, right? It's like exactly the same thing. Oh my god, the lag. I should have done the mark first. Actually no, there was no mark yet. I will go like this. I wanted to do Orpit ult, but it wasn't ready yet. Because then we can also leave the Xingguang stage for when she's leveled up more. My god, why are these small enemies so tanky? What? Excuse me?
Bye bye.
And he's juking my attack! Bro!
掃除するから。どいて。掃除するから。面倒。押し流されろ。
Nice. And now there is the S and S plus thing as well, where you get enough points, you get S+. But what do you get for clearing S+? How does it work? Gain S rating in all rooms and achieve a total score of 100,000. What does this give you? $160 investigation merits, okay. And when it comes to this, full S rank completions. So this should still go up even if you do only regular S, right? So missing out on S plus is not a big deal at all. We've got whatever this is. Covenant Guardian. The Jester. And Bro Manato. So you go Ellen here. This friendly challenge is divided into 3 separate rooms, where agents for each individual room must be different. In each room, accumulate combat score by having agents perform combat actions against enemies. The final rating for the frontier depends on the scores earned in each room. In combat dealing damage until defeating a single normal/elite/boss enemy will reward 100, 500 or 8000 score. Defeating a single normal/light enemy will grant a one-time 100/500 elimination score. Without considering score multipliers, the maximum score is 10,000. In this stage, scores earned within X time will receive a up to 4 times multiplier bonus. After playing the bonus, the maximum total score is 50k. Deployed agents, W engines and drive discs will be locked. Other agents cannot use the same W engines or drive discs to challenge other rooms in the same frontier. If agents have already locked W engines or drive discs equipped, confirming their deployment will reset the challenge record for the corresponding room. Wait, 20% ice damage, basic attack damage increased by 40? Wait. Did these buffs actually work for Ellen and not just hit Harry? After EX specialing 20% damage bonus? Bro, no way! Scores earned at different times will receive additional multiplier bonus. The earlier in the challenge, the higher the multiplier. Oh yeah, that's like the regular thing. So like this heavily... So like this is a Yeshiyuan, or not Yeshiyuan, Yexingguang shield mode in these guys, or maybe not even in these guys. Because this heavily incentivizes teams where damage is really front-loaded. So you don't want to like wait with Miyabi until you apply the like first frostbite and then charge your stacks and whatever, and then like you wait for the stun. And that's when you do the most damage. Now you want to do damage immediately because you get extra points. And what does Shangus do? She just deals damage as if the enemy was stunned at all times. Taking Astra here is pretty fine, yeah. Do you want this boy? It's fine. Combat actions and bonus challenge points with a multiplier. The multiplier will gradually decrease over time. I need to restart the room because I couldn't charge my dash attack with Ellen. The tutorial interrupted my basic my charge attack hold. Brother. No, it happens every time? Even when I reset? Oh my god, man, I'm so cool. I guess I will just start with Astra then. I usually prefer doing the charge with Ellen first and then going to Astra. But yeah. Okay, yeah, this is better.
Bye bye.
Oh, this was cooked as well though.
いただきだ。おっと。
めんどい。はあ。もらい。
Oh, what happened to me?
おっと。
じゃあね。邪魔しないな。たあ、離れてよ。えい。
おっと。
バイバイ。
Ferry opportunity, please.
この拳に誓って
めんどい。どけ。
隙だらけだ
No!
今
The
回
timing
だけ
was
ね。
so bad on this.
邪魔しない。じゃあね。
I gotta admit, I was a bit slow.
もらい。そろそろしない。
On applying days.
共に奇跡を奏でましょう。掃除するから。
Oh, this is bad.
あんたも上の空？はあ、お帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。
Yeah, this wasn't great. If I could stun him before the miasma phase, this would have been a good run. Maybe I would have even killed him before the miasma phase. Still got 37k, but I need my Ellen to carry harder than just getting like, because 33k everywhere. 33.4k is what you want to get everywhere if you want S+. I might need to redo this later. Just stunning him earlier. Maybe a badly played Chungus will get 40k anyways. 20% electric damage. He did his fire, which is unfortunate. Having Seed here would be better. But there's no point in owning both Seed and Orphe. They do the exact same thing. Basic special EX special damage increased, ignores enemy defense. Okay.
いい戦術。自業自得ね。体勢が崩れる。一触即発。
And what? Here. Oh, fewer waves on this guy.
出力増大。チャンス。連携攻撃。甘く見た代償よ。見抜いてみせ。自業自得ね。甘く見た代償よ。狙撃の心情は一撃必殺。
Oh, nice. I didn't expect this was actually stunned.
いざ奇襲であります。最大出力。気をつけてください。果敢。いい戦術。
I should have more resources saved for the stun.
甘く見た代償よ。見抜いてます。自業自得ね。
No, not the late miasma phase again, bro.
今よ。現実シーンレチャンス。黒ビが見える。自業自得ね。エーテルサイト起動。
Nice wipeout. Haven't seen one like that before. I got more points here than on the Ellen side. But yeah, there the time was very unfortunate. The timing of the... I had him at 99% days and he just entered stun immunity during the wind-up animation for his thingy. Also using older agents means you have fewer opportunities to get extra points. But yeah, I only need 25k to get 100k here. 25k is the bare minimum you need for S rank anyways. So we have gotten S plus here without much issue. I should learn to play these teams more. I actually like Anbi. Shangu's still not ready. Everybody went to sleep. How do you even pre-farm Columbine anymore? Just farm for characters you actually own. If you have any of the not clay characters, Inefa, Lauma, Nefer, Flins, just farm for them, right? Because that's who you're gonna be playing Columbina with. Or if you don't have any of them, then you should pull at least one. Either Inefa or Zibai next patch, or maybe Flins a patch later should get a rerun. You can farm for them if you really need to farm for things that don't improve your account currently, only in the future. Okay, so I guess we'll do some events. Do I have enough for a 10 pool now? Not quite. However, we can buy 5 pools from here. And we can do a 10 pull on the Jiao engine. I still want to get this. Nope. I also do have some monochromes. But I've been thinking, like, if I want to buy the Shungus skin, I could use these. Right, I could just get it. But I'm not sure if I actually... This skin isn't bad. But I like the default one more. Especially when she enters white mode. That's where like the difference is most apparent. I just use these to pull. Nope. One more. What is this? Oh, this is like buy whatever A rank you want. I could have bought physical mats from here before spending all of my universal mats. There are also the bangbus, but I think rather than Sprout, like Sprout is not bad, but you can instead pull 3 copies of Bellion. At least he has good days. This guy just deals damage. When the skill activates, if there are no swords on the field, Sprout summons 6 flying swords to attack the target, dealing physical damage and accumulating physical anomaly build-up. If a sword is already on the field, Sprout steps onto it and charges up, unleashing a stronger flurry of slashes that deals massive physical damage and accumulates physical anomaly build-up. When Yesheng is in the squad, Sprout's damage increases by 30%. When using its active skill while in Aether Veil Verdict, 1 sword is summoned to the field. And like, yeah, this is just damage. He deals good days actually. When it activates an ult, the cooldown of Bellion's active skill is reduced by 4 seconds, can trigger up to 2 times. It just like has a bouncy ball, but the bouncy ball actually deals good days. So maybe I would want to pull 2 extra Bellions. Or maybe I should just save for the idle bangbus. I can, however, buy a lot of Bupons here. By a lot, I mean 127. Let's try, if I can get something early PT. Oh, here we go. On the last ball. Hello Enkin. How is it going? Pretty well. Just got an S-rank Bangbu, let's go. I'm gonna be checking out the co-op event in a second. I guess let's try to get another one. Oh, is this? No, this is not another S-rank. I want to get 3 copies of Bellion so that his passive can activate with Ye Guang alone in the team. Have a look at your Bennett's build since you got to AR-40. Okay, that's kinda rough. Oh, a lot of A rank bang boost, not like it matters. Okay, wait, how much PT am I on now? I'm on 40 PT. Okay, let's do one more. If I don't get it now, I will just stop here. Not like the bang boost do much anyways. Yep. We can save the PT for the idle bang boost. Oh, somebody finally... Oh no, this is a remodeling shop. You know, hop often because apparently there is a lot of stuff. I haven't even started. I'm probably not gonna have that much time to do much of it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your playthrough of the event then. So let's go. You can get Thin Line of Reality and Silver Thread of Dreams. Reach level 12 and this is what? Complete any challenge on Nightmare difficulty once. I am an Ellen main, so the agent I would want to play the most is Ellen, but I've been thinking if I shouldn't main Lighter here. That would also be pretty lovely, especially when people just play DPSs. From what I have read online, most people's experience here is just 80% Yixuans, Yi Xiangguangs and Miyabis. So actually playing Lighter to buff them up, especially because he buffs every agent now, would be kinda sick. Which video type should I pick? They all look pretty good. Hey there, here to pick out some videotapes. I'm not sure if I should rent this one called Nihility. Looking at its plot summary, it's about a scientist who discovers the possibility of a coming hollow disaster, and after failing to convince anyone of the danger, he's forced to face the catastrophe alone. But ultimately he proves too weak to stop the disaster. Sounds like a thought-provoking film. I mean, we've seen it before. We should... Thought-provoking? More like something that's happening around me. Huh? What? Nah, it's nothing. Just feel like this movie isn't really my thing. I will return to Yellow City instead. This one? Oh, that's the collector's edition. So does that mean it isn't available for rent? Or do I need to pay extra deposit? Normally it's not for rent, but go on, take it. Hope you enjoy it. Why would we bring movies with us to Phalium Heights that are not for rent? Like, we should leave the collector's editions at home, no? Thank you. If only there was more people like you, people who really care about others. Sometime later, return to Gale City is long overdue. The woman still hasn't come back to return it. Looks like this time, good intentions didn't quite get rewarded at all. No way, this collector's edition tape is going for hundreds of thousands of Denny on second-hand sites. Don't tell me that lady isn't planning to return it. Kinda regret not asking for a bigger deposit, but it's gonna be all over me about this. I just can't let her know. Huh, a message. From Miss Tsukishiro Yanagi? Proxy, do you have a moment? Hen needs your help with a crucial joint investigation operation. There is a problem that even Miss Miyabi can slash through? This isn't the time for jokes. It's precisely because it's a problem that we can't solve that we've come to you, Proxy. Could you come to headquarters? The situation's a bit complicated and I will explain everything to you in detail when you get there. I'll be there real soon. I was supposed to go to headquarters. Why isn't it? Oh, I guess first we talk with Bell anyways. Okay, weird. Why? Where's the collector edition of Return to Gallo City? I was looking for. I'm sorting through those non-rental videotapes and will be taking them all back to the shop in 6th Street in a few days. Signorin who borrowed it? Signorin who watches this kind of movie? I thought he'll be more into videotapes about discount deals. Well, I will go ask him for it. Miss Anaki has something else to discuss with me. Take your time organizing, I'm heading out. Lighter Pig Detective? You just said a whole grown person. What? Our delivery drivers went missing right after dropping off your goods. If you're not responsible, then who is? I've told you everything I know. Why don't you believe me, miss? Lighter Lucy? The part is not voiced. Don't even mention it. Bernice went to deliver stuff at hand yesterday and still hasn't come back. We've reached out to other shipping crews to help look for her, but there hasn't been even a trace of her anywhere. Could I to recall anything else, Mr. Guard? I've already told you everything I can. Yesterday afternoon, the delivery girl stormed straight into the guard room and insisted on adding nitro fuel and ice cubes to my healthy tea. And she kept muttering, 30-something prime time to hustle. Let's get hyped, man. And then she went to unload her cargo and headed back to the outer ring right after. She even gave me her nitro fuel, saying she needed to rush back to Blazewood to stock up. Oh, right, I remember now. Before she left, she asked me about the Papago Hollow. Something about delivering an urgent order along the way. Papago? The big hollow in the outer ring? Yeah, that one. I tried to stop her, told her the hollows have been acting up and are more dangerous now. She didn't even listen, just floated and vanished. I can't believe it. Someone already mapped hollows she could deliver to and she goes chasing after Papago? How are we supposed to find her? Need any help? It's fine, Proxy. Maybe she just partied too hard and passed out inside. Let's figure it out ourselves first. You go take care of your own work. Let me know if you need any help then. When Proxy, I will keep you in the loop. That's a divine maze after all. Oh!
こんにちは、アキラさん。
Parts of that
ご
are
足労い
voiced.
ただき感謝し
Hello,
ます。
Sayonara.
今回はどうしてもあなたの力をお借りしたく、詳細はナンソンさんから説明していただきますね。
はじめまして。対ホロー2課所属情報担当官のナンソンと申します。今回の任務についてご説明いたしますので、お引き受けいただく場合は注意してお聞きください。
Co-op event? Yes. I'm just starting it. This is like the opening quest.
ちょっと待ってくれ。そんなに改まって言うほど大事なのかい？
はい。ホローの安定性に関わることですので、どうか真剣にお聞きください。最近のラマニアンホローでの事故後、6大ホローの活性は著しいものとなっています。そのためハンドとホワイトスター学会は調査や監視活動を強めていたのですが、7日前、ホワイトスター学会の研究員であるペニーがパパゴホロー観測に夢中に消息不明となりました。その後、学会の資料部門の調査により、これらの期間中に大量の機密ファイルが紛失していることが発覚。直近でファイルを閲覧していたのが彼女であることが分かったのです。学会からの捜索依頼を受けたハンドは月城副課長率いる4人小隊を派遣し、3日前よりパパゴフォローでの調査及び捜索を開始しました。しかし小隊メンバーがフォローに入った途端、奇妙なことに記憶混乱の症状が起こったんです。なんとか脱出には成功しましたが。
Scrambled memories?
記憶混乱？柳さん、大丈夫なのかい？
ええ、すでに回復しています。医療検査の結果、程度の差はありますが、私たちの脳はエーテルに侵食されていました。一般的なエーテル微粒子はおろか、ラマニアンホローの宮妻ですら脅威にならない最高スペックの防護装備を身につけていたにもかかわらず、パパゴホローの状況を総合的に分析した結果、伝説の神の迷い路に従来のホロー対策は通用しないと判断しました。そこで上層部に掛け合い、あなたへの協力依頼を申請したんです。神の迷い路を突破し、ペニーを見つけ、機密ファイルを取り戻す手助けをしていただけませんか？ジョイアス氏が失踪した今、あなたは私たちにとってベストな、いえ、
Name dropping the
唯一
Void
と言える
Hunters.
選択肢なんです。
It doesn't really make much sense for her to name drop Joyous, just to build up hype. You need to navigate the Divine Maze?
僕だけで神の迷い路に挑むのはさすがに無謀だよ。
Hello, Wilson?
プロ騎士の始祖ができたからといって同じことができるかと言われると。
もちろん単独行動ではありません。今回の作戦には課長が直々に現場に出ますし、事態を重く見た市長からの要請で雲岳さんのイーシェンさんと楊春光さんにも協力を依頼しています。
I mean, apparently people are blowing this out of proportion a bit. What we know for sure is that Cat decided that he will not be posting leaks anymore. This is likely connected to the fact that he recently posted pictures from like a fun event that he's been to, including some receipts of stuff he bought, and apparently people found out who he is IRL. But this is not official info that he provided. This is what people are assuming happened. What we know for sure is he simply decided that he won't be posting leaks anymore. There was also another thing where he said that he would pass the site to somebody else. So maybe instead of not posting leaks, he will just pass the site to somebody else who will continue posting leaks there. Maybe. Maybe the somebody else will be his alt account. But yeah, people are like building a whole narrative around this. That is just like fan fiction, actually. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Also, it doesn't mean like the end of leaks or whatever. He just had a website that he was posting things on. More lore than ZZZ. Yeah, there is still Hakushin, there is still gacha base. Home Digicat was super convenient, especially for endgame. That's what I liked it for the most. To look up upcoming Stygian onslaughts in Genshin. You can look up the next Stygian on Hakushin, but there are like no HP numbers, so it's hard to tell which bosses are gonna be like the more difficult ones. Also, it would be impossible to tell whether a boss is getting buffed from his previous appearance. And also, I couldn't see what the changes are as the beta progresses. But I guess none of these are really that relevant. What you really need to just know what the enemy shields, and that I can learn anyways. Yeah, it's fine. It is a shame that we are losing a good website. And it's also, if they bust Hakushin as well, then we will kind of have nothing left for like Genshin. So it's definitely concerning, but yeah, not the end of the world. You are watching Poly on your living room TV. That's an honor.
うつろ狩りとそれに匹敵しうる実力者が3人もパパゴフォローに集まるのかい？思っていた以上に大掛かりなんだな。
実はペニーが持ち去ったと思われる機密ファイルは学会が長年かけて集めた始まりの主に関する研究資料なんです。一度漏洩すればその影響は計り知れません。そのため先ほどお伝えした課長と協力者のお二方以外にも人員は多ければ多いほど助けになります。
ペニーの動機については彼女の私物からこちらの録音データが見つかっています。
私は全力で警告をしたのに帰ってきたのは無関心と嘲笑だけだった。私は今始まりの主に身を委ね本来我らのものではなかった力を捧げよう。
また三将会か。
ペニーの背後にいるのが三将会の残党かどうかはまだ分かっていません。ですが彼女の行いが始まりの主の影響を受けているのは確実です。今回は複数の部隊からなる調査チームを編成し、後の調査を円滑に進められるようフォロー内部の情報収集が目標になりますね。
In your home language? Isn't that just English? What do you mean? Aren't you British? Also, you're watching with your grandma?
わかった。この依頼を引き受けるよ。切羽詰まった状況だし、連絡が取れる人たち全員に声をかけてみる。
ありがとうございます。やはりあなたを信じて正解でした。ではこれより連携調査活動作戦名神の迷い字を開始します。
Everybody English is your second language. Interesting. You may contact agents who are free to come and help. Soon they gather at Hand headquarters. Would it be like the hidden plot twist that Saya is actually Polish all this time? I never expected this you would be able to get so many helpers, Proxy. The follow-up operation is expected to be conducted in groups of 3, entering different areas of the Papago Hollow for investigation. You can check with Nansen for the specific arrangements. We'll need you to guide us through later. Just doing my job. By the way, there's one more thing to discuss. The title proxy isn't exactly well received by Hans higher-ups, which can make submitting reports a bit tricky. That's why I consulted with Chief Miyabi and I felt you need a more official title. We already have 2 titles to choose from. You can pick whichever one we prefer. One is the Special Guide with a position and authority similar to that of an independent investigator of Hollow Zero. The other is Crimson Twilight, which was suggested to me by Soldier 11 of the Defense Force. Apparently, it's a title used during previous collaborations with her. Special Guide works, please, that's the one. Don't bring up the other title again. Got it. The report will list you as the Special Guide. I will handle the details. Let's head to Danson and get the mission started. So Proxy doesn't have the Crimson Eye. I always thought it was some special training you went through but never mentioned. Oh, Astra? Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Proxy. Shouldn't I be the one thanking you? After accepting your invitation, I got caught up going over the script with the executive director and forgot to explain. I actually have a very important goal for coming here this time. I'm here to get some real-life experience for the Hollow-themed horror film we are about to shoot. Don't get careless, there is very little known about Papago. It's okay, and that's exactly the kind of unknown fear we are looking for. During my last film, the director suggested I spend some time experiencing life in the Waifu Peninsula. For this new film about exploring the Hollow, I definitely need to practice what I preach. You've got it completely wrong. Thanks for helping me get Hand to enter Papago, Proxy. Having them as backup really puts my mind at ease. Just using what's already there to help out. Don't worry, never let tracking Bernice get in the way of your investigation, just leave it to me. Lucy isn't coming? She really wanted to, calling it a rare chance to work with Hand, but once she heard there was a risk of going missing inside, she reluctantly declined. She even muttered something like, going missing? For 10 hours? Do you realize how much trouble that big idiot Caesar can get into in 10 hours? More fake than Hydro. Wait, since when is Hydro fake? You're here, Special Guide. Deputy Chief Yanagi, Mr. Lighter and Miss Astraya will be in charge of the first investigation. They'll be setting up data piles in the southern Papago area to get a feel for the Hollow situation. Also, there is some intel everyone needs to be aware of. The special ether energy in Papago is extremely dangerous, affecting both human bodies and machinery to varying degrees. Ever since you got a PC, you haven't turned on your PS5 even once? That's why I never owned any, like... I only ever owned Nintendo consoles, because that's more about just the games they have than the hardware. But yeah, PCs are the ultimate gaming machines. PC Master Race is real and true. Especially recently. Like in the past there were more reasons to own a console. Nowadays, yeah, not really, unless... There isn't really much reason to buy consoles, especially as they're becoming more and more expensive. Even the pricing doesn't really make that much sense anymore. Because in the past, consoles could be much cheaper than a PC. And then you would just like make the companies putting out the consoles would make up that price just through game sales. But nowadays that isn't even a thing, really. The bungle we brought in the Hollow quickly failed. Luckily, both the investigators inside and I could still see and hear everything. Our vision and hearing weren't affected. Based on this, we had the R&D team design this neural interface patch. It can read the images and sounds in your brain and transmit them through the data piles to enable communication within the Hollow. Well, its stability, battery life, and freedom of use aren't nearly as reliable as Bangbu, but for now, it's the only way to communicate. Mr. Weiss will then interpret what you see and hear to make judgments about the Hollow's environment and guide your directions. So what I saw wasn't from cameras and microphones, but from my own eyes and ears. Wait, why are we talking in past tense? What do you mean saw? Did I see anything? I can assure you won't collect any extra information, and you can take it off as soon as the mission is complete. Why should you have to request a song for me then? I will sing anything you like. I actually wouldn't recommend that. Never mind, it's fine. If everyone's ready, please board the field vehicle and begin the investigation. Let's go. Your bro flexes his PS5 Pro and stuff, but then there's 30 seconds long, 1 minute polygon scene in cycles? What do you mean? You mean that he's just playing some tech demo over and over and not playing games, or what? Especially back when GTA 6 released. Are they really gonna release it on consoles first? This is like so insane. In big 2026 to release a game on consoles only. But yeah, I don't really care much. Anyways, I mean, it's not like I don't care for GTA at all. I might play it, but I'm not crazy about it. It's gonna be just like, oh yeah, cool. I will grab it on sale eventually. I still haven't actually played GTA 5. I played like a tiny bit at my sister's house. Because I just was spending some time there. And they had the GTA 5. And I just drove around for like half an hour. But that's it. I might have bought it. I might have bought GTA 5 on like a 90% sale at some point, but I'm not even sure if I did or not. I don't know if I own it. Let's enter solo investigation. Solo investigation uses specific agents. Oh no, do I need to use trial agents? I hate any content where you have to use trial agents, man. Let's head into Breaking Thunder solo investigation first. Can't I actually like read the description? Okay, deep breath. I hate this so much. Where I just cannot read the like stated description. Or even see if I can change the agents. Are the others AI controlled or what?
今のは
おそらくエーテル適用による耳鳴りかと。問題ありません。進みましょう。
And I have to play Yanagi as well, which is one of my least favorite agents to play. In the Breaking Thunder area, lightning will appear wherever the player is. When lightning is about to strike, use Perfect Assist to redirect it at nearby enemies. If enemies are present. Enemies hit by redirected lightning take massive amounts of damage. Otherwise, the agent struck by lightning will also receive a massive amount of damage. So we press spacebar. We press character switch. Yeah, when an activity warning appears and this turns golden, press to activate lightning counter. The symbol is different. This symbol and this symbol are different.
柳さん、気をつけてくれ。この先は激しい落雷が続いているようだ。
ねえ、ですがそれを逆手にとって敵に反撃できるかもしれません。
Man, the lag.
まさか雷を弾き返してしまうなんて。
私も一か八かでうまくいくとは思っていませんでした。
What is the R? When does it
も
pop
とも
up?
とは
Why does it
戦い
pop
に
up?
集中したかっただけですが。
Is it chain attack?
そういえば雷のせいか、この辺りの時空が乱れているようだ。
Here's build an Ubuntu server. Very nice. Would be better to play Suna and Jiao with Xiangguang and dial in with Yishuren. Yeah, Suna and Jiao should be the two best supports for Xiangguang.
待ってくれ。前方に気になるものがある。見に行ってみよう。これはこのエリアの調査に役立つかもしれない。拾っておこう。
エリアを確保します。
I think this is a chain attack. This R button. That's who we previously knew as Chinatsu, one of the idols. No, you got the name right. They just changed the name.
この先にビーコンのような装置がある。そこでなら治療できるはずだ。
In Breaking Thunder, special equipment can be found in certain areas, lightning towers. When it interacts with a lightning tower, the area challenge begins. At this time, players who have interacted with the lightning tower will be subject to more frequent thunderbolt attacks in the current area. Conversely, players who have not interacted with the tower will not be hit by thunderbolt attacks in the current area. Oh, interesting. During chain time, you can trigger chain overdrive after all squad members unleash their chain ultimates.
この身は雷影すらなく行きましょう。
この先に制御装置がある。起動すれば新しい道が開けそうだ。
Why is the screen so blurry? Was the chain overdrive?
一旦脇道を通ってみんなと合流しよう。
Who is everyone?
まさかあのアストラヤオさんが調査にご協力くださるなんて。調査、まあ間違ってはいないわね。実はこれからホラー映画の撮影が始まるんだけど、前もって予習をしておきたいの。ホラー映画？予習？ええ、とっても理想的なシチュエーションだわ。呪われたクルーズやベイサイドナイトメアだって実際に土砂降りの埠頭で撮影したそうだもの。そうなのですね。ではライトさんはカリュドーンのこの無敗のチャンピオンだと伺っています。そんな方に来ていただけたのもプロ騎士さんの尽力があったからこそだと思いますが。
なあ、俺はただ人探しに来ただけさ。
人探し？こんな危険なフォローにまで？出過ぎたことを伺いますが、大切なご家族などでしょうか？
家族？まあ間違っちゃいないが、正確には帰り道を忘れたうっかり者だな。
そうでしたか。わかりました。ひとまず撤退しましょう。
Who are these losers? Yanagi, it's like, what are we doing here? Yushanagi, I still don't get it. Why do you have to ask him for help? I looked into him and his background is all over the place. A video store owner, a disciple of Yunkui Summit, champion of the Ultimate Angler Championship, contestant of Fridus Got Boo, and he even ran a resort with a few students. Feels like just a hobby-heavy, skill-heavy normal citizen. And he can't even pay the electric bill on time at the shop. I still insisted on commissioning the legendary proxy Phaethon. He's the only one who can help us. If Chief Miyabi hadn't stepped in and shut down our investigation, we would have already found him by now. Well, the thing is, don't worry. Just leave getting his cooperation to us. The intelligence division has its methods. And if it really comes down to it, I will handle it myself. Sweet talking, threatening, I will even drop to my knees if I have to. Well, actually, you're here. I still have some intelligence to sort through, so I'll take my leave. Sorry about that. Nansen means no harm. He just doesn't know you yet, so the trust isn't quite there. It's okay, I get it. Speaking of which, Miss Astra won't be able to assist us due to scheduling conflicts. But fortunately, we already have a basic understanding of the Papago Hollow. Even though its temporal patterns are chaotic, there are certain correlations we can work with. To facilitate the operation, we think you should be the one to determine the candidates for the next investigation. It will still be a team of 3 to enter the Papago Hollow. If you are ready to move forward, go talk to Nansen to get the details. He should be by the field vehicle organizing intel. Still nobody cleared this? What's up with that? I've never had to wait this long for my or somebody to clear my commissions. You're here, special guide, and sorry about earlier. I may have been a bit too harsh. It's just that having someone unfamiliar serve as our hollow guide makes me uneasy. A guide's judgment is directly tied to the safety of the investigation team. As the one in charge of internet coordination, I have to be extra cautious. It's okay, I get it. Thanks for being so understanding. By the way, I just finished organizing the clues I collected in the hollow. Wanna take a look? Let's check out the investigation clue we just got. All the clues and their corresponding hints will be displayed here. Head back and continue the investigation. Can't I check the clue? Deep breath. Okay. Including any clues we might collect later, I will add them all the clue board in the field card for you to check and analyze anytime. From experience, a clue might seem useless at first glance, but there is always that one detail that ends up being key down the line. Kind of like detective work. Sometimes the most offhand remark solves the toughest case. Makes sense. Sorry, once I start talking intel, I tend to get carried away. If you're ready, hop into the field vehicle and start the joint investigation with your teammates. Let's begin the joint investigation. What if I want to check the clue first? First, select Breaking Thunder Standard. This is the recommended investigation rating, which can be achieved through equipment and Rizonia. You just got the Rizonium, let's try equipping it. Agents participating in this investigation will be shown here. Let's pick this agent. No. No, let's not pick this agent. Select Rizonium slot 1 to view really acquired Rizonium. If they're gonna force me to play Yishu, I'm just like quitting, man. You can here you can check the effects of Rizonium / gear and investigation ability score. Let's equip this Rizonium to the agent first. Once equipped, you can check the agent's investigation ability score here. Next, let's set this agent as default. No, let's not! Let's head back to joint investigation. I don't want to queue up as an issue, and no, I don't want to. Oh my man, this is so... Okay, at least I can go back. They are not forcing me to queue up as issue, and like, how does it even make sense to force every single player playing your game to queue up as one agent? How does this make sense? Oh, let's go Elena for now, and later for different stages I can go with lighter. Okay. Poly crashing out, because this is so incredibly frustrating, man. RDY? Not ready fits, but ready doesn't fit? Why is it RDY? You can see how many mindscapes people have. I'm the only whale here. Others are M0. Can I... how do I interact with this? We're waiting for the final person. So many buttons to press.
表示するから氷の心そりゃさすが私
Are these new
すごい
voices?
な。楽勝じゃないか。
別にいいけど
My contribution was 60%. Lovely.
尻尾触んないでマナーでしょ。はっ
何かあるな。手がかりになるかもしれないし、集めておこう。ここ
Oh,
の
maybe
敵
found
を
the
素早
clues
く
I
一
missed.
掃できれば、予想外の収穫があるかもしれない。
やっガブッとね任せる集中えじゃあはっさあさあや観光花毎度あり刀は左右やっ
I got hit right after my
邪魔しなやっ
pain.
おりゃちょろちょろしないで
Oh.
まだ私いる
終わったけれど、もっとうまく立ち回れた気もするな。次は頑張ろう。
What is this?
ライドさんの時と同じか。専用のハッキングツールでないと開けられそうにないな。何かあるな。手がかりになるかもしれないし、集めておこう。何かあるな。手がかりになるかもしれないし、集めておこう。すごい雷だ。くれぐれも気をつけてくれ。
オールマンの剣を一つにやっ剣が邪悪
What is this?
剣をしのぐさあおりゃやっ
They're supposed to counter the lightning. What are they doing? They're not countering the lightning.
やっ
みんなの素早い対応でうまくいったな。
これボーナスってことで
Yeah, these are new voice lines from
尻
Alan.
尾触んないでマナーでしょ
強敵だ。警戒してくれ。
やっショックトルネード一撃でやる
Maybe die. This combo because we are not supposed to ult that enemy.
粉々になれ
That's why I didn't press the ult. This was just a counter of how many jolts you can do. The counter.
あらロックオンお掃除開始果てなき生命と二万象を一つに今のは良かったと思うわよ
What's happening?
はあ離れてよさあちょろちょろしない
Oops, I took my finger.
やっはあ受け入れるさあさあはあさあおりゃ
This is kind of dumb. That's why there is a limit. That's why normally there is a limit of how many defense passes you can do.
奮い立つ剣さすが私
終わったな。みんな、怪我はないかい？
One person died. We don't have a
い
player.
いけど
火鍋の素？寒い冬を暖かくしてくれそうだな。
Oh, Ice Week.
捕まえた
This missed! No freaking way, bro. Oh, he's a gigantic electric shield.
あなたを導く時期は合ってるかもしれないわ私やるから
Oh my god.
おりゃはあはあ
The defensive is kinda annoying, to be honest. They interrupt my combos. And aren't that strong. They should probably still be doing them, though. Oh! What was that? And this will take forever. That guy is not doing the counters. At least not enough of them. Also, we only have 2 players.
思い通りにさせないよ。掃除するから。一気にやるわよね。面倒。押し流されろ。この人ぶり、邪推を打つ。ほらいい。おりゃ全部巻き上げる。どけ。さあ粉々になれ。おりゃ離れてよ。邪魔しな。さあほらいい。さあ全部巻き上げる。どけ。ほらいい。さあそろそろしない。
Can be frozen?
気失ってんじゃん。
Okay, we finally got this done.
見破ったわよ。さあ全部巻き上げる。どけ。おりゃ
Please don't end up the shield phase. Here we go, man. This took forever. Then we quit or die? I think she had to quit because I don't think we can just perma-die here. Or at least not when you just die once.
みんな
I mean, if you
お疲れ様。
if you die enough, you do get kicked, but I think you can die a couple times and it's still okay. View photo. Yeah, she's not even here at the end. Didn't get any of the rewards. I got the same bonus twice and it's ether damage? Bro. Against the ultimate shield, that's nice. And they got ice damage and I got ether damage? What do you mean? I got physical and ether and she got ice. Ugh. I mean, I need M6 Ellen to only do twice the damage of an M0 Shungus, and probably a well-played Shungus deals more damage than Ellen here. Anyways, even at M6. No tutorial? Ooh, intriguing. Complete the lightning counter 3 times in total, okay. 2 actually, 1 just quit. So do I need to like just do the same one again? How does that work? Review the situation with Yanagi. Okay, it seems like I need to just talk to peeps. During chain time, all agents gain 0.6 energy and adrenaline per second, and decibel generation rate increases by 10%. That sounds good. Why does it say equipment? What? And this gives shields. While the shield is active, characters gain increased anti-interruption capability. Okay. Remember, you're eating and you will have to clean up the kitchen first. Okay, that's fine. So HP, damage taken is reduced, ether damage, fire damage, physical damage. This is best. Okay, so the slots have different thingies on them, okay. Okay, let's get Lighter equipped as well, because Lighter and Ellen are gonna be the only two characters that I ever play here.
これで調査は完了だ。ナンソンさんに報告をしに行こう。
From what you can see, the Paco Hollow is in a highly unusual state. Not only is there the usual spatial chaos, but time itself is completely out of whack in there. Recent objects from different time periods are all jumbled together, wrapped in constant rain and lightning. Chaotic and extremely dangerous. Yes, but what's strange is that many of the scenes and objects seem to be related to me. Besides scenes from my time in the Defense Force, there are also items I've encountered during my work in Section 6. It's honestly a bit unsettling. Fortunately, the helpers that Twice contacted have arrived at headquarters one after another. I hope their assistance can help us break through this fog of confusion. Just doing my job. No need to be modest. Thanks to your connections, other squads are running the investigations in parallel. Once the data for the southern area is fully collected, we'll be ready to move on to the next phase. Meanwhile, the executive officer is looking into Penny's traces around New Eridu. If we combine that intel with what we uncover in the Hollow, we might finally figure out Penny's motive and the truth behind Papago. Nelson produces a dossier on Penny. Inside the folder is a picture of a woman who looks awfully familiar. The kind of familiar that screams, she borrowed my collector's edition of Return to Gyalo City and never returned it. What's a good 4-piece set for Soldier 11? The 4-piece flame set has bad uptime? Yeah, it has. Especially because they are increasing the anomaly bars on all enemies. So it's worse and worse as time goes on. If you are playing with Dialin, then Puffer Electro. If you are playing without Dialin, Woodpecker Electro. There is still nothing better really. Maybe one day they will make a new set that works for more than one agent. What is it? You sure are staring real hard at the picture. Do you know her or something? She hasn't returned my videotape. Oh, I see. I thought you might have had some inside info on her. Well, either way this works out. You can handle official and personal matters together. If you're interested in her investigation results or Papago's old records, feel free to come to me for info. Of course, you can also go to Deputy Chief Yanagi if you are ready for the next phase of the investigation. She is finalizing the plans for the operation in the western part of the Hollow. You are here, Wise. We've completed the first phase and successfully gathered the Hollow data from Papago's southern area. From what we can see, the Hollow's interior is filled with unusual thunderstorms, throwing both space and time into chaos. But thanks to Wise's assessment, we've managed to map out the relationships between spatial fissures. Just went by my intuition. We should be professional here, not doing things by intuition. Based on those connections, we have also charted a route for exploring the western area. Ellen, Chingy and Soljevan are about to head out. For the next phase, our target is to gather as much information about Penny as possible while investigating the Papago Hollow. Oh, do I need to go single player mode again? While Alex is in the middle of going over the operation plan, the familiar figures suddenly run up to everyone. So I didn't mean to interrupt your meeting, Mr. Special Guide. Your two friends from the Outer Ring are having an argument at the door. The noise is getting so loud it's disrupting our work. Maybe you should go check it out. I will go right now. Ellen, where? Ellen, where? Ellen! If it ain't the manager who made me work during my break. So you're the one who gave boss that commission? That was me, but I requested it through Lycon. Boss had other things to handle. The Hollows keep causing problems, the mayor is swamped, and so is boss. I'm the only one with time. What a shame for my rare day off. It ends up being taken over by overtime work. Sorry. It's fine. Let's get this done quickly so I can go shopping with Ruby and the others tomorrow. Oh, poor Ellen. Well, I didn't expect to receive an invitation from you. Is that a problem? Normally, for joint investigation requests like this from hand, they would have to go through official channels with public security. But don't worry, I've already taken care of everything. Thanks, Shingi. No need to thank me, it's just another mission from the present. In recent years, there have been quite a few cases of thieves escaping in the Papago Hollow. I'm merely passing through to catch some criminals. That shouldn't affect the mission, right? Rest assured, we are all heading into the Hollow to find people, so the goal is basically the same. It's just a shame that G1 has a case to deal with and can't join us. And Soldier should be also somewhere. But I guess Soldier can't even be awarded a single line of unvoiced dialogue here. Oh, little Bun Bun.
ライト、彼女を信用するんですの？つい手が吸い寄せられるピンクのふわふわだからといって簡単に心を許すのは愚か者の所業でしたよ。
まだ心までは許しちゃいないさ。ああ見えて冷徹で打算的に違いありませんわなんてお嬢様がわざわざ警告してくださったからな。
ライトさん、バーニスの行方は何かつかめたかい？って待った、ザオじゃないか。どうして君がここに？
プロ騎士さんもライトのアホに言ってやってくださいませんこと。このままではトップスの審査機関を語る毛玉にうちのチャンピオンがたぶらかされてしまいますわ。人聞きが悪いな。ザオちゃんは取引をしないって聞いただけだよ。迷子のお仲間を探す手助けと引き換えにザオちゃんが欲しいものを一つ持ってきてって。そしたら無敗のチャンピオンに頼み事ならうちの大将に話を通せって言うから、ザオちゃんお宅の大将さんにお電話したんだよね。でも彼女算数がすっごく苦手みたいでザオちゃんの聞いたことない慣用句も飛び出すし。それはシーザーはもういいですわ。すべては私の監督不行き届きですもの。
それでザオは何が欲しいんだい？
君まで巻き込むつもりはなかったんだけど、こうしてばったり出くわしちゃったしね。もう行っちゃおっか。黒枝が欲しいのは今回紛失したっていう始まりの主に関する資料そのものだから、パパゴフォローに関する重要情報と引き換えに調査に参加する外部の人にコピーを取ってもらいたいんだ。
すまない、それは僕の一存じゃ決められないな。それにパパゴフォローで発生する落雷や時空の乱れについてはある程度理解できているつもりだ。
ほらね、そう言うと思ったから連絡しなかったの。いくら君でも油断は禁物だよ。神の迷い路の本質をはっきり理解しないうちは焦って結論を出さない方がいいと思うな。
本質をはっきり？それはどういう？
ライトさん、バーニスさんが最後に送ってきたっていう音声データ、プロ騎士に聞かせてあげるのはどう？
あの浮かれポンチが送ってきた気味の悪いやつをか？別に構わんが。
I'll tell my group chat on Knock Knock called Ride or Die and plays the last voice message Bernice had sent. Bernice's voice message ends there.
気にするなプロ騎士、いつも通りのバーニスだ。ニトロフューエル一滴で一晩中騒いだかと思ったら次の日には心ここにあらずでうなごとをつぶやいてるやつだぞ。
変だと思わないかい？話を聞く限りバーニスは警備員に手持ちのニトロフューエルを全てあげている。そしてこのメッセージはその後ハンドを離れてから間もないもののはずだ。本当に上事だったんだろうか。そんなエリアが実在しているのかもしれない。僕たちが調査してきたエリアは雷雨ばかりで火が降り注いでいるところはなかったけれど。
あながちヨタ話とも言えんわけか。
第二調査小隊がもう出発している。彼らは僕と柳さんが計画したルートに沿って進むはずだ。注意するように伝えないとな。
What's up, boys? We need to put the operation on hold for now. You update Anson on the hollow situation and a few unexpected possibilities. This needs our attention. While Officer Chingy and Miss Allen haven't entered yet, the bad news is that Soldier 11 has already gone into the hollow. We'll brief Soldier 11 on the specifics once we are connected to the system. We'll get moving as soon as you are ready. It's an emergency, so we need to report it immediately. No time to waste, then let's go! Oh no, we are playing solo Soldier 11. Oh boy.
.今の音は何？通信機が壊れたのかしら。
11号、聞こえるかい？ここからのガイドは任せてくれ。
ええ、あなたなら安心できるわ。
隕石が落下した場所には火炎エリアが形成される。注意してくれ。
私が火を恐れるなんてありえないわ。
In the Rover Blaze area, meteorites will continuously fall to the ground. When at risk from a falling meteorite, use perfect dodge, a special attack, or a dash attack to trigger the blaze effect, which unleashes a flaming shockwave on the surroundings. The shockwave applies a massive amount of damage on an enemy's hit, as well as destroys the meteorite. If you fail to dodge in time, the meteorite will create a burning zone that lasts for a period of time. Agents caught in the zone will continuously take damage. So you have to dodge or use a special.
私が向かいます。位置についた。
11号、大丈夫かい？その、燃えているようだけれど。
ええ。けど血がたぎるほどではないわね。この炎が力を与えてくれているように感じる。
Can I find any intel here? There was intel in the very first mission.
隕石の爆発で道ができたな。先へ進もう。
Good old outer
し
ring.
まった。敵に囲まれたようだ。まずは敵を片付けよう。
この炎をうまく使えば敵がいくら来ようと問題ないわ。
前方にセキュリティゲートがあるな。行ってみよう。
Successfully resolving each type of node boosts the calibration signal's bypass speed. If the nodes are not correctly dealt with, the bypass speed will return to its default speed. What do you mean?
静かすぎる。何か話して。つまり
The thing will go faster if I play well.
少し時間をちょうだい。ロックの解除を済ませるわ。
待った、11号。ゲートのセキュリティが警報装置を作動させた。敵が押し寄せてきてるぞ。君一人では戦闘しながら解除を進めるのは難しいと思う。仲間を集めてからまたこのエリアに来よう。今は撤退した方がいい。
そう、ここで終わりなのね。ちょうど火がついてきたところなの。
続きはまた今度にしてくれ。今度火をつけるのが好きな女性を紹介するよ。きっと話が合うんじゃないかな。まずは一度戻って今ある情報を整理しよう。
ラジャー、今夜シードが言っていた食べると火を吹くラーメンを食べてみようかしら。この火を絶やしたくないわ。
Am I even get perfect? Gain a shield. Wait, don't I already have this? I think I have a better version of this. Hello, Dated Gamer. Hans Curse went to the medical area to get her settled, but the bizarre situation in the hollow still left everyone deep in thought. The port was pouring with rain, but just a few steps to the west and suddenly the outer ring is nothing but flames. It's getting weirder by the minute. Maybe I should ask Xiao Jiao. I think I just saw her by the entrance. She always seems to know something. Ellen is gone! Does this mean there is no voiced Ellen content? Yo, Proxy, can't believe you came all the way to see me. Let me guess, it's probably all the weird stuff going on in the hollow that's got you scratching your head, and now you're thinking you've got no choice but to make a deal with me, huh? Explain to Xiao Jiao how the rain-lashed port somehow transformed into a fire-scorched outer ring in a blink of an eye. The outer ring's wilderness and the stormy port are showing up right next to each other. Haven't you ever wondered why? Is this special chaos caused by ether? Is it so chaotic that even the data piles can track it? Geez, haven't you ever played HIA's VR games? So it was all just a VR simulation? Something like that, but judging from what I experienced inside, it was more like an illusion. As for what triggered the illusion, and what type of illusion it was, I can only tell you if you agree to bring out the creator's data. Oh, well, no rush, take your time. My offer is good forever. Why, so I was just looking for you. We've suspended all investigations, but I need to discuss with you about the situation regarding the hollow that suddenly turned into a flaming area. Explain your assessment to Yanagi. This could all be a VR-like illusion. You don't mention Jiao's presence. A VR simulation illusion? It's a bold idea, but a reasonable one. That wouldn't also explain why the objects in the electrical environment are all connected to me. Some power in the hollow must have extracted my memories to simulate this environment. But when exactly were our memories captured, and when did we enter the simulated environment? Should we keep exploring while investigating at the same time? For now, it's our only option. At the very least, we need to understand why the chaotic electrical environment suddenly turned into a fiery area. I'll go over this with the tech team. Once you're ready, hop on the field vehicle and start an investigation. This time we're investigating Joyful Blaze Normal. Press again to remove Breaking Thunder Normal from matchmaking. Okay. You did it with lunar difficulty. Why can't you claim the reward for the extra chamber? You cleared it and then you clicked on end challenge but didn't get primos. Doesn't lunar just give you the card? Do you actually get primos for lunar? I don't even know. Maybe you haven't gotten enough of the stars. Or you need to like do the additional objective. I'm not quite sure what you are talking about, so I can't say for sure what's happening. Also, are you sure you've done lunar, like the highest difficulty, and not the like one before that maybe or something? Yeah, so I have already a better version of this. Man, I'm getting some garbage drops. Okay, even though I still cannot upgrade my Yeshin Wang, I probably should try doing shield defense right now anyways. Because I don't have more time to waste. Next time I wanted to stream Zenless was on Friday, and by then she will have reset. So, I mean, I only need to get 25k. Shouldn't be that hard. So we'll just try playing with under level. Also, how's my Zhao? I can't really upgrade her here either, because these mats, I need them for Shungus. So I guess we'll just stick with this. Also, she has a level 10 engine. Not ideal, but I don't want to waste my mats on this. I mean, you can level this up like slightly, because this is kind of free anyways. I don't want to go higher than level 20. Oh, also, did you do the optional stages for Lunar? Because when you are clearing Lunar, the extra stages you get are not like regular stages, but they are the ones that pop in on the side. And you can do them like whenever, from the moment they appear until the end of the run, but if you don't do them, then you haven't cleared extra stages. I mean, yeah, that's what I've done, and normally
ちゃんと見極めてね。
I would always get them cleared, but for some reason, nobody's clearing right now. I even had I had a full outpost board when I logged in, even I did a couple of them, but nobody's doing mine. It's been 2 hours. That's the strange part. So I'm still waiting for my Shungus mass, but nobody's doing this. So I have to go with an underleveled Shungus then. Should have just cleared myself. Wanted to be a good boy, let others clear them for extra points. Okay, I will go take a quick bathroom break, and we'll be doing Shiyu with underleveled, with the underleveled Shungus. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. You did that to extra damage, but you couldn't clear Magu Kenki. Oh, so you didn't finish the run. I don't think we can claim Primogems for an unfinished run. That's the issue. Because like, did you just abandon? Yeah, you ended the challenge. And I'm pretty sure you get nothing when you just end the challenge midway through. Okay, so Shiu, go. Because we have 3 days until the reset. Engine attack increased by 30, crit damage by 15, enemies under multiplier increased by 20. In this stage, dealing damage to enemies earns you damage score. Okay, nothing really special.
バイトン様、本日はお日柄もよく。おきざおちょん。
Jungles Darin Jiao.
じゃあ、計画通りにね。
わた、ふなな。
On visionary difficulties to get Primus if you end in the middle. I've never ended a run in the middle before, but I would assume that's where the issue lies. Because that's like the one weird thing you've done. Not sure what else it could be. Okay, let's go. Whoa, the lag. Oops, I want to do this. Maybe I didn't want to do this. This ends my mode early actually. Yeah, this is kinda bad then. I'm skillshing hard right now. I've been missing my... I'm missing the thingies. EX doing it? Oh my god, what am I doing? I just use this, man. You don't do... No, I don't think I should have done this.
剣が邪悪を打ち、この意は天をしのぐ。裁き。
Okay, even with under-leveled agents and gigantic skill issue, we still got 30k. Well, good enough. I need to watch some clears of people playing this team against different opponents. See what I'm actually supposed to do. But yeah, I got DS+, that's what matters. And with the DA, we can wait a bit. Can I do this? Nope. So at this point, I could do a bit more of the event. What is this? Oh, I got an achievement. Create a 5th frontier of critical node with an S+ rating. Sure. If you have the SIG, there is no need to run the ER6. If you don't have SIG though, you should just probably sacrifice some of the buff and play energy generation rate. Because you don't need to have exactly the maxed out buff. It's okay to be like at 26 or 25k HP. Better to have a slightly weaker buff than not have a buff at all, because you don't have enough energy to recast your EX. So yeah, we need to do a task for investigation. Let's do this, and the event can wait a little bit. Is that the free-to-play craftable spear? Kitten cross spear? Yeah, you shouldn't need much ER when you have that weapon.
俺がいれば他はいらん。
So let's go like this. You can still play Bergblick. Ooh, that's pretty decent. I can also have a low HP boss if I go through the shop as well. And if I have some time after this... Ooh, lovely. If I have some time after this, we can still do a little bit more of the event. Killing is usually better. Should usually be better, because the energy is pretty important. Already 2 voices! Just one more and we are done. We still need to finish the run though. Nice. Hello, Sinbad. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What do we have here? Oh, the control skill thingy. Oh, I can't buy this! Even though it's on sale. Wait, this... It doesn't give me enough. Man, that's such a shame. This would be such a lovely buy. Ellen gear. Well, it is what it is. This happens when you get events that don't give you anything inside of the run. Somebody in your team needs Silk and Moon, right? And if Inefa doesn't have this, your main DPS will not have it, your Sucrose will not have it, then the Columbina is the only one left. But yeah, she likes the ER from the 2-piece, so it's quite good for her. And her damage contribution will not be all the high in the team. I get the Jane Doe skin? Yeah, but I think like it's the worst skin Hoyo has ever made. I feel like it's absolutely disgusting. And the worst part is that Jane's base skin, her base outfit is already amazing. She also likes ignore res. All squad damage ignores defense. Let's get this one. Does the new set have more damage out than Silk and Moon? Silk and Moon is a support set, and the new set is a damage set. How could a support set make you deal more damage than a DPS set? For like the team, it's better to have Silken. Somebody in your team still needs Silken, because 120M to everybody is pretty huge. But for personal damage, a personal damage set will always be better than a support set. Unless it's a really bad personal damage set, but this one is good. It's brand new, so it's not bad. Let's get, yeah, decibels. And they already have 3 events. No need to reroll. Pretty good run. And that's already the 3rd, man. Lovely. The merits maxed. After a single run. Okay, that's the 4th mysterious race in a row. Either you do 3 runs of Hollow Zero and you get nothing, or you get 4 in a row. What? Is 16 energy cost high? No, but you cannot just look at energy cost and use that to determine whether a character needs a lot of ER or not. Because the burst duration and cooldown and your rotation length all matter as well. Columbina's energy costs can be quite steep in teams where you want to cast the burst in every rotation, which are most teams. So yeah, 60 is like a middle of the road cost, but Columbina will need to play quite a lot of ER. If you don't play a weapon that gives you any energy... That's 5 in a row? What's happening? There is no way this is a coincidence. If you are going Giga, then you probably will not need any ER. Actually 6 out of 5 just to avoid the Yersons, yeah. I mean, I do mean burst every rotation. If you don't burst every rotation, you just build 0 ER no matter what, and you don't care. But that's mostly main DPS Columbina teams. What? 3 again here? Did they change something in Hollow Zero? This is insane. I had 3 events in every chamber, in every stage, and every single event was Mysterious Voice. Every single event! That's 6 in a row! Something is up. Something is definitely up. 7 in a row? Yeah, okay, man. At this point I'm not getting anything from this, because I already capped out long ago. First event, that's not Mysterious Voice. I won't get any next week now. Like, there's no way 7 in a row was just like luck. Absolutely no way. At the end of the day, we are slaves to power. They are the best weapons for a reason. Okay, now I can buy the Ellen gear. And some old Rizonia. And I guess that's all my money. I could reroll to buy something cheap. Energy generation area. That's the only good mobile Rizonium. Because that's the only one that doesn't interact with tag assists. Which are, by the way, the worst mechanic they've ever come up with. He interrupted my punches? What? Bro, that's not a thing that should happen.
一気当選。
さっさとやっちゃおう。めんどいな。はあ、おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。
If there was no weekly cap for the merits, I would get like 1500 now. Not even more than that. I would have over 2k. But there is a 900 cap. So, after the first 3 events, the other ones did nothing, both inside and outside the run. Not like I needed any help inside the run. Alright, so we cleared with Jiao for the first time. One day I should do these challenges. Maybe 3.0 is good. If I'm still playing by then. Okay, grab this. Hollow Zero. Let's do the store check-in as well. You need to do difficulty 8 for all the rewards. Or is it 6? No, what's the highest one? 6 or 8? Oops, wrong button, man. Man, they messed up the control scheme in the overworld so hard. Because of the overworld areas. 8 for all the rewards, yeah. I mean, you gotta get all the rewards. You can't just stop halfway through. Standard pull. Oh, I've got 16. We can do a 10 pull. Ah, sure. Because they are buffing the standard units, I don't think they are gonna add any new ones anytime soon. We're at 23 PT, or like 23 to S rank, which means 67. Yeah, so this will be up to 77. Pretty good chance of actually getting an S rank. I like the J skin because it looks like ass, man. Also, the regular skin is so good. Okay, very last one. Who are you?
おやテクニカルサポートかな
Is she playable after the buffs? Actually, I haven't even checked what they buffed about her.
パイトン様、本日はお
Also,
日
which
柄もよく
idol is that? Is it M1? Where is she? Here.
私はあくまで技術屋だよ
Oh no, this is M5! What? Why do I have so many graces? I'm gonna have the feet name card soon. Maybe at M6 she could be something. I never liked playing Yanagi, so maybe for like electric weak anomaly stages I could use her. Do we even have any electric weak anomaly weak stages nowadays?
さあ実験を始めよう
I don't think so. Okay, so we still have some time. Let's go do a little bit more of this event. The highest, for the highest expression level, you unlock an Ellen emote. Because this is the highest honor you can get, being able to use an Ellen emote. Very based. Clue board. Old school hollow wayfinder instrument. Its design suggests it was an early model deployed by the Defense Force, equipped with basic boundary measurement and route planning functions. Broken Oni Mask. A broken Oni Mask, its ornate pattern suggesting its owner once held a prestigious position. Abandoned Bangbo. According to HIA records, someone once used this Bangbo device to send an apocalyptic alert to hand. After the discussion between the Intelligence Division and Deputy Chief Yanagi, it was temporarily archived due to insufficient evidence. The sleep request form was filled with various excuses, all of which were rejected, including but not limited to psychological therapy at Waife Peninsula, sprained index finger from writing, burnt tongue from team building hotpot dinner. Complete a literacy guide. On the practice pages of the book it reads, never visit a burger joint without a reason. Below it, in elegant handwriting, how can I get cycle to study without thinking about food? The record shows various meetings and appointments for Hoshimi Miyabi, though it seems she skipped most of them. There's a small note written by her on the side. Meetings seem to be a rather inefficient form of training. Hotpot soup base. Simmers mildly spicy hotpot base, with its steaming broth and fresh ingredients, is enough to warm even the coldest heart. You can set up quick messages to use during investigations. Complete survey commissions to increase your exploration level and earn emotes and messages. Besides text messages, you can also equip voice emotes and emoticons. Yeah, I don't care, man. We're planning a trip to Japan this summer, very nice. Okay, let's match up. I'm gonna try lighter this time. Oh, if we have another support, then I guess I'm going to Ellen. Also recommended ice. Okay, let's just go Ellen. If this guy wants to go Lucia. I don't think we need two supports. Lucia did get buffed to also buff non-rapture agents in this mode, so we don't have to worry about, oh, I need to bring issue in or anything like that. Ah, Ellen. Wait, was there something back here? No. No, do we have an AFK again? Oh no. Training ground. Oh, you can use dash attacks to trigger the thingy. Wait, go among them. And then it spams dash attacks all the time. We couldn't clear the boxes though. They probably have some clues underneath. Yeah, no clues anywhere? What's happening? Oh, here we go.
このエリアの調査に役立つかもしれない。拾っておこう。あの装置がゲートを制御しているようだ。ハッキングして道を開こう。ハッキング中は無防備だ。しっかり守ってあげないと。
You can show me the dash attacks because at least I'm immune to damage during that.
ハッキング成功だ。みんな、行こうか。
Okay, so we don't do hacking minigames. Wait, where are we going?
何かあるな。手がかりになるかもしれないし、集めておこう。炎の勢いが激しい。みんな、避けるんだ。
You need to dodge the thingies. But you need to like actually be in the area. Man, we couldn't do this in time.
まだ私いる？
このエリアも片付いたな。炎も消え始めたようだ。
マナーでしょ。
Oh. Contribution 8%. Yeah, I didn't really dodge much here.
これはこのエリアの調査に役立つかもしれない。拾っておこう。ダメだな。リクエスト泣けるレコードとあるけれど、レコードが必要
A
だ。
lot of running around.
標的だ。警戒してくれ。
散りなさい。いけるよ。
Ice was recommended, and now we're facing ice res enemies. Cool, thank you, game.
さすが私。
全部倒せてよかった。みんな、お疲れ様。
このまま進もう。
我が燃料に
What is this cutscene for?
さっさとやって思い通りにさせないよ。心のまま術はあるがまま。今のは良かったと思うわよ。ライドあり。交代完了。
What are the noises he's making?
ありがとう。
燃料がたぎる。
シャークトルネード。じっと見ないで。三尺の剣 手を断つ。私やるから。
まだ足りないのか。
Specialized boomer? Wait, is that what this enemy is called?
帰ろっと。イエーイ、勝った。汚れは払っ
Okay,
た。
this time I actually had a team, and the boss fight didn't take 20 hours. Decently early UID on the guy on the left as well. Contribution 42, much closer this time. Triggering a perfect dodge grants the engine the shield. Basic energy generation rate increased by 25. This is huge for Ellen. Nice. I mean, I don't really even use all my energy here, so maybe not, but it's a strong effect for sure. Oh, and we got attack percent as well. That's nice. Also, by playing in co-op, I can shield my low UID. Yeah, so we just take attack. Attack is better for Ellen than ice damage would be anyways. Here we only have one thing still. And we take the basic attack generation rate. For crit rate, that's overcapped. Pretty worthless. Better to have some sustain. Also, I should equip my lighter with some new stuff. Let's also give him energy. For lighter, I should actually be spamming the EX specials whenever they're available. After the investigation, the dazed and confused Bernice is found near the hollow exit and taken back to hand for a medical checkup. Sam's Japan will have to suffer from bad thing. I did one time. I mean, I'm very unlikely to move out of Poland at all ever. But I was thinking that if I had the opportunity to move to Japan, like for free, if I could just like teleport there or something and just live there, would be quite cool. But I couldn't just abandon my Hoyo accounts, and I would still need to continue playing on the EU server. And I would have high ping forever. That's kinda bad. Makes moving out to another continent really not worth it. Frosh, good thing you were here, otherwise I never would have guessed Bernice would be passed out right by the hollow exit. Hand finished the basic examinations and questioning, and then let us go. We'll be taking her back to the convoy shortly. What's wrong? The fire's out? Don't stop now! Hey, what are you doing? Acting all formal, huh? I'll finish this nitro fuel, you go ahead however you like. Go ahead however I like? Forget that, you are coming back to Blazewood to rest. Look at that, drools dripping down your chin. Lighter, Piper's ride is almost here. Come help me get her over. Hold up, let me finish talking to Proxy and I will be right there. I really need to thank you this time. Without you putting in a good word and without Hen's help, who knows how long it would have taken us to find her. Don't worry, even now that we found Bernice, I will keep helping you investigate. That's a promise from the champion and I never go back on my word. Lighter, if you don't get over here right now, you're in big trouble later, and I keep my word too. Alright, I'm here. I could hear the light off. Let's pick up Bernice onto Piper's vehicle and heads back to Blazewood, while Lighter stays behind at Hand headquarters just as promised to continue the investigation. I've got the Wi-Fi ladies now. Sorry Proxy, when you sent the message I was still in the hollow looking for Garden Dave. I didn't see your message until I left the hollow. But the moment I got your message I rushed over, an unknown hollow, and the mysterious ethereal. This is so exciting. Keep cool Lucia, this is a mission. Yeah, I get it, it's a mission, just trust me. Trust is a little hard right now. Isn't it just about entering the hollow, exploring for intel, finding the missing society members, and finally bringing out that super giant ethereal papago? What the heck is a super giant ethereal? According to Missionagi, the situation here is still unclear and requires further investigation. Shifu, Senior, you are here! I hear my disciple has been keeping New Eridu safe. Of course, as your Shifu, I have to come help. Shifu, we are fooling wise again. It was actually the mayor who contacted us and sent us here. Don't turn official business into a personal favor, hey? Dealing with reduced threats and clearing out the Hollow's dangers, why bother splitting it between duty and personal matters? Wise, I'm counting on you as the Hollow guide for this mission. Once it's over, I will take you and Xiaogang to a desert shop in Yan's quarter. Miss Miyabi recommended it to me. There is a new soft and chewy desert that's really good. He has an IJ account because he lived in Okinawa when he started Genshin but then moved back to the States. Oof. Did he plan on moving back to the States? Maybe he just started on an A then. But if it was like unplanned or sudden, then yeah, not much he could have done about it then. Ah, there you are. I just finished reviewing the observation data with the intelligence division. We can now confirm our hypothesis. The scenes witnessed in Papago are illusions simulated from the entrance memories. Unlike ordinary illusions, the ether in Papago seems capable of synchronizing with our 5 senses. Why do they keep saying 5 senses? This has to be some like scuffed translation from Chinese. They should just say with our senses. Why mention 5 senses? Is it like a 6th and 7th sense in Zenless or whatever? And they can only synchronize with 5? Letting multiple people experience the same individual's illusory world together. And this flaming outer ring is Bernice's illusion. At the same time, after conducting medical checks on both Bernice and the agents investigating the Hollow, we found that the Hollow continues to drain our energy as soon as we enter these illusory zones. Therefore, at this stage, we must quickly identify the cause of these illusions, otherwise we will just be chasing shadows, while the Hollow continues to corrupt our minds and drain our energy. We also discovered an ether anomaly in the northwest of Papago. According to reports, Bellbook Heavy Industries once conducted construction surveys there. But now we can barely spare any manpower as we are struggling to make progress with both Penny's case and the investigation of the illusions. Why would Bellbook be there if this is an incredibly chaotic Hollow in the outer ring? I can help out. Yeah, I should get some rest. Sorry, I got a little too anxious when the investigation hit a roadblock. If you plan to assist as a guide, you can check the situation from the field vehicle. However, the ether concentration in that area is quite high and extremely dangerous, so please exercise utmost caution. By the way, your Shifu and Senior should be at hand headquarters by now. There's a little girl with horns who came along. Go say hi when you get a moment. Let's rest for now and plan our next steps tomorrow. Oh, somebody! Is this Saya? Saya did my commission. Let's go! And the other one is still progress. Hello? Why, did you get some rest? Yeah, back to full energy. Am I? Good. I've gone over the issues we ran into. For now, it seems both the storm-torn, time-warped port and the fire-covered outer ring were all illusions, and the VR-like simulations based on our memories. But aside from trapping us in illusions, the Papago Hollow also drains our strength while we're inside. Unfortunately, we still don't know what's causing the illusions. Nelson and I will take another look at the info sent back by the data pile later. Maybe we'll be able to find something in there. Please contact me if you remember anything that might be of help. Of course. So Kishinagi climbs in the field vehicle, apparently heading off to speak with Nansen about the Hollow data. With Hinagi's words still fresh in your mind, you find yourself pondering the cause of the illusions as well. And there is so much yap in this event. Taking quite a bit of time. How do we even fall into the illusion? I don't even know where to begin with that question. And how did Joyous manage to make his way through a highly complex hollow like the Divine Maze on his own back then? Wait, is this a message from Xiao Jiao? Why does this feel like someone handing you a pillow just as you want to fall asleep? She didn't plant some kind of listening device in my brain, did she? It feels like the only way to know for sure is to ask her, but what if she wants me to leak the creator's data to her again? Hey Broxy, I hear that your investigation has stalled again. I bet you're also totally caught up in a Divine Maze puzzle right now. Are you secretly reading my brainwave or something? Now, if I were monitoring you, you wouldn't even know it. Of course, I mean if. How about meeting at our usual spot by the hand entrance later? I bet you have a whole bunch of questions for me. Here you go. Thank you very much, Saya. I've been waiting for like 3 hours for somebody to clear this.
バイトン様、本日はお日柄もよく。何かあったらちゃんと私に言いなさいよね。
Done. We still need to do more Jiao, but for this I need both more of these and more of these, which is the real roadblock. Can't do anything about that. I mean, I could spend my charge for weekly boss clears, but that's a waste. I have never done that, and I'm never gonna do that. What do you mean? What? It seems Joe hasn't arrived at the agreed upon location yet. You sort through the information you have so far.
これまで調査してきた2つのエリアの状況は一緒に侵入した人物と深い関わりがあるようだ。雷撃のエリアは柳さんの記憶にあるものが多かった。一方の火炎のエリアはバーニスが夢に見たというニトロフューエル祭りのような光景だった。もしこれまでの推測通り HIA の VR デバイスのような何かにとらわれているとしたら、みんなはどうやってそこに入ったんだ？
まだお悩み中？頭がこんがらがってきたでしょ。ほらほら、そろそろザオちゃんと取引しちゃおう。神の迷い字の重要情報だよ。例の資料をコピーしてくれるって約束してくれたら、この場ですぐ教えてあげちゃう。うまくやれば絶対バレないって。
この場で？君から情報をもらって神の迷い字を突破したとして、僕が資料のコピーを保護にする可能性は考えないのかい？報酬を前払いするのならあり得るリスクだろう。
うんうん、そういうリスクもあるかな。でも君はそんなことしないよね。こっちの実情をばらしちゃうと、始まりの主に関する資料の紛失を知ったトップスは横取りするチャンスだと思ったの。まあ例によって送り込んだ雑魚の人たちはほぼ全滅しちゃったんだけど、黒枝にお鉢が回ってきてザオちゃんが担当することになったのはそういうわけ。君たちは神の迷い字を抜けられて、ザオちゃんたちは欲しかった資料が手に入る。お互い余計な手間が省けてウィンウィンないい取引だと思うんだけどな。黒枝は他にも資料を手に入れる手段がたくさんあるし、そうなったら対立する立場になっちゃうかもしれないんだ。いろいろとめんどっちいと思うんだけどな。
すまない。プロ棋士として職業倫理に反するこ
I
と
will
だ。
accept.
それに柳さんの信頼を裏切りたくないんだ。
はいはい、わかったよ。君には君の事情があるもんね。でもだいぶ手詰まりって感じみたいだし、仕方ないからヒントをあげちゃおうかな。君たちは今どうしてあんな幻覚に陥っちゃうのかを不思議に思ってるんだよね。
ヒントだって？とはいえただより高いものはないというしな。
もちろんただなわけないよね。お題は後で決めよっか。よーく思い出してみて。精神と記憶を読み取ることができて、触れたものをおかしくしちゃう物質。ラマニアンフォローで嫌ってほど見てきたよね。
ミヤズマか。つまりパパゴフォローには大量のミヤズマが存在している可能性が。
こっから先は有料だから。
わかった。何はともあれ本当にありがとうザオ。
Pay the DLC from Zhao. You hurry back to hand headquarters with this key intel.
もしもーし、聞こえますか？どうもうまくいってないみたいですね。私がゾウちゃん先輩のために一肌脱ぎましょうか？ハンドとの争奪戦もバッチコイですよ。いいよ、まだことを荒立てたくないし、それにダイヤちゃん相手に借りを作りたくないし、返したくもないからね。ザオちゃん先輩、今のは傷つきましたよ。私が先輩に貸しなんて言うわけないじゃないですか。第一、あそこの宮妻は単独じゃ無理って言ったのはザオちゃん先輩じゃないですか。私はただ仲間として愛ゆえに。それ誰も引っかからないと思うな。 とにかくダイヤちゃんまで来て暴れたら本当にあの子たちを敵に回すことになっちゃうかもなんだから、心配しなくてももう一度パパゴフォローに行ってみるよ。
Oh, so one of the areas will probably be Geo's area. And Moriap. Hey special guide, what's up? You're looking pretty serious. Did something come to you or what? Don't tell me you also think those illusions are caused by the miasma. What a coincidence, great minds think alike and all that, huh? I've suspected it for a while. The mental damage and hallucinations we experience in the Hollow match the findings of the Hands research on the Lemnian miasma's known characteristics. It's just that we haven't had the data to prove it just yet. Up until about 10 minutes ago, we were detecting special ether signals near the center of the Hollow, with frequencies very similar to those of miasma. But to know exactly what those signals are pointing to, we'll need to investigate the Hollow in person. If it really is miasma, then based on the signals from the data pile, the concentration appears to be quite high and it would be extremely dangerous. I will take point on this one. I've got some experience dealing with this kind of filth. Ishiu and Shifu, thank you so much. I'll get in touch with someone right away and get someone to assist you in the investigation. You have to do that. I just spoke to the Deputy Chief Yanagi. If the Hollow is generating illusions by using mental energy of those who enter it, then every additional person we have going in will only raise the risk level. I will scout the situation there first. If needed, we can send in a joint squad afterward. Alright, let's follow Ishiu and Shifu's lead. Special guide, if you are ready, go ahead and head out with Ishiu and Shifu. Actually, let's click I'm ready and just... Yeah. Oh no, I still need to talk with him later anyways. Whatever. Oh, now everybody disappeared. But yeah, there was so much yap, we didn't have time for more content. Another new quest. So we'll continue this next time. Oh, I'm at 59 charge. Okay, 20 seconds for another one. Let's do Genshindle in the meantime. It has to be Shuei today, like, come on, bro. We can't go, like, a year without Shuei. There are not enough characters in Star Rail for Shuei to be missing for so long. Okay, way above 3.4 means 4.5 or later. Let's do, like, Mavuika. Higher than 5.3 and not from Atlan. Mizuki? Easy. There is no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Wanderer. Easy. Ooh. Skerk? No. Arlecchino. Yes. Sheep. Beidou. Almost had a triple one shot. Just fumbled on the skill. Come on. Yes! Let's go! It was Shuei! Every time! Sometimes, every time. Oh, it had to be. Okay, can we get a quadruple one shot? I'm heading out. I hope the next time we meet, we'll both have several more victories to our names. Shoot, I don't know who this is. Victories? I'm heading out? Victories to our names? Man, I get a chance for a quadruple one shot like twice a year when Shuei is the first one. But we got a cooked quote. Boot heal? No, I think it wasn't boot heal. I know, sample? No, that doesn't sound like sample. Looks like a guy. Argenti? No. Midday. No.
そろそろ行くわ。
Oh, that's a
次
guy.
に会うときはお互いもっと勝ち星が増えてるといい
Oh,
わ
yeah, it's
ね。
like Mikako. I looked at the... Yeah, I know. Mikako, of course, is a girl. Also, this is Fei Xiao. Welp. This is... I'm pretty sure this is Serval. Shoot, it wasn't? Is it Himeko? No, it's not Akron either. Preemptive Strike. I don't know, Fire MC? No, that's not it either. Oh, that's Pella. Oh yeah, I knew I recognize this man. This is not going that well. I mean, I'm winning, which is what matters. Silver Wolf. Okay, at least we got this. Only a double one shot. Man, the next QA will be so long from now. Hat. That's lighter. Easy. Whatever. It was QA, so that's all that matters. Let's go. Spend 60 charge here. Oh, so why does she have 3 dots? Oh. New reward here. From all the tactical prisms we have collected. Oh, now that's 100%. That was the last thing I needed. You know what? Actually, yeah, I should be fine buying these for now, right? You can make so much of these in a week. How many do I own? 300. Let's buy. Ah, whatever. Let's buy all of them. I'm gonna make my island stronger.
火入れ手入れしないと。触りたい？ダメ。
Maybe I can clear this stage a second faster because of that. My M6 LN with M3 lighter with potential 4 is clearing this stage about as quickly as my M0 underleveled Yexingguang. Like, if you cannot bear them down at the very beginning, then it takes so much more time. Although here the miasmic shield took a while to go up, so this is actually a fairly quick run for Ellen. Sometimes it takes 30 plus seconds if the miasmic shield goes up faster. This is like absolute despair, man. I thought the previous stage was horrible. It was nothing compared with this. But like, the enemies are not as annoying. They don't like jump away from me, but they just heal midway through the fight to full, which is unpleasant. Okay. Double check. Shiyu resets in 3 days and is fully completed. And this is in 10 days, we still need one more stage, that's fine. So thank you very much for watching, but this will be the end of the stream for today. I do stream every single day at 8 PM CET, which is 3 hours before now. Let's raid somebody. You can join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for some Genshin. And the next Zenless stream will be on Friday, when we'll be clearing the next Shield defense, finishing the Deadly Assault, and doing more of this co-op event. And maybe some Sword Chronicles if I have time, but probably not. Probably that will already take up the entire stream. At least we won't have to do Hollow Zero anymore, because one run today would have been enough to fill out like 3 weeks worth of Z merits, if only it could stack like that. So yeah, see ya tomorrow. Bye bye!